As parents, the first thing we want for our children is to be happy and happy all the time, which is easy. But before we go ahead on this, I also want you as a parent to ponder upon one thing, that being a practical person, being a human, don't you think it is too much from a child when you expect them to be happy all the time? If you go deep in your thinking process, you will realize that even our own triggers, even our own emotional triggers affect us when we don't see our children happy. But we forget to realize that life is never a bed of roses all the time. Then why do we have to consistently force on one thing, that is being happy? It's okay if we take a little pause. It's okay if we relax for a while, slow down in our thinking, and we analyze that there is a problem, there is some sadness, and it is okay to have this emotion. Why there is always a pressure on yourself as a parent and on your children to be happy? Why can't we accept that we are a little disturbed about something, a little upset about something? But yes, overall, the idea is to get back into the state of stability, to get back into the state of happiness. But do not get overwhelmed with this idea of being happy all the time. Now, moving on to how to develop this skill in your child is one thing. You have to emulate that personality in yourself, that trait in yourself first, to be happy all the time. If you do not provide a happy and enthusiastic environment around your child, how do you expect the children to be one of those? Your children are not just your own product, which you can customize always. It takes a village to raise children. Yes, you heard it correctly. You will not be the only influencer in a child's life. When they go to school, they meet their peers, they spend time with them, the school teachers, your relatives. A lot of people, a lot of interactions and communication happen with your children, and eventually that develops a child's personality. Hence, you should be very mindful when you expect happiness for your children all the time. Are you not making them those dummies who are just wrapped up in a bubble wrap, and the moment the wrap is removed, they are so fragile that they get broken? You also want to raise a resilient child. So you have to be careful and mindful when you go step by step on this journey. So for instance, a little baby is very happy and you're enjoying that smile. You feel like the smile should and this interaction should go forever. But suddenly the child starts crying over something. Maybe some colic has formed. Maybe the child is hungry or tired, sleepy, whatever is the reason. And they start crying. What do you do suddenly? Do you feel panicked? Do you feel worried? Oh, everything was going fine. What did just happen suddenly? What did I do wrong which made the baby cry? These are emotional triggers. Now, if you understand this, that it's an emotional trigger, there might be a reason underneath, and if I am observant enough, and if I want to talk about it to other people in the family, I will find a solution. It will not be a problem. But you have to have that calm in yourself first. This is when the baby is really small. Once they grow up, they become toddlers. After 2 years of age, they will start talking and start expressing their emotions, their frustrations to you. At that time, how do you deal with those things? So suppose you went to a mall or you went to a market and your child wanted 3 toys at that time, and you just want to buy them one. You know that this will have consequences, and the toddler is a little sad over it because you just offered them one toy. So how can you motivate them positively? What positive sentence you will say that will make the child happy? So you can say that, so suppose the child is Rohan, we have bought one toy today. so that we can save the two for later. So when we come back to market again, we can have two more toys. See, isn't it pretty? And you know what? In coming time, the advanced version, if they are able to understand. So these answers will vary from one situation to other. And two, do not give them logics right now. Like some people start saying, oh, we do not need it, you do not need it. The child will not understand such things. You can say that we are going to come to market again, and we can then buy other two toys, or you have similar toys. Do you really think you need it? Because you already have something like this at home. Or if we save money from this toy, you can also teach them saving here. Probably they will not understand at the situation, but later they will understand. So what I will tell to my daughter or to other parents. So these children have different agendas. So I have a bicycle, but I want to buy a better one. I have a doll, but I want to buy a doll house. I have this, but I want to buy that. So they have something or the other on their mind. So if you remember these points, you can easily trick them into this. So you can say, we'll save money from these two toys. We are not going to buy this, and we will buy a cycle for you. We'll buy a dollhouse for you from this money. What do you say? And we have made a small piggy bank. I'm also trying to tell her that you can make your own savings and then buy your things from that saving later. So you're teaching them also respect money and try to fix your own goals and achieve them. These are little things which make them happy and also independent. So this is about toys. Then there are certain things related to junk food. So they say, okay, I want to have junk food. So if you don't give me junk food, I'll be sad. Now ask them, what is being sad? If you are healthy, you are jumping around and you are playing with your friends, wouldn't that make you happy? Or you want to lay down in the bed by eating junk food and falling sick? You will not be able to spend time with your friends. Would that be good for you? What do you choose? So you have to understand how to trick them into the right kind of scenario where you are raising a child to be a sensible, mature person. These basic foundations are really important in the beginning. And it's not an overnight journey. You have to be on it. Every now or then you will face some situation or the other where you would need your presence of mind. If you feel stuck there, just let us know. We can definitely help you on sending more reminders, more tips and tricks on dealing with a particular situation, because that would vary from one person to other. There would be other factors playing role in keeping you mindful, but all can be worked upon, provided that you are ready to raise happy children. So first of all, try to create a positive environment. Tell them that what happy being is, how to express. First of all, what you need to tell them is how to express that you are happy. Tell them what being angry is, what is being disappointed. You have to tell an emotion first to have an emotional control and express their happiness. Most of the times, people just say thank you, say sorry, or they also become very aggressive when they are asking them to say sorry. That doesn't teach them anything. They just say for the sake of saying. And that is why when you are saying thank you and sorry, means the other people are saying them sorry and thank you, they do not trust it, because they believe that this is just for the sake of saying. They were never taught that when you're really feeling good about it, say thank you. When you're really feeling upset about it, say sorry, whatever mistake you did, or you feel that, yeah, it was a mistake, and introspection was there. They were never taught. They were just told by their parents to say that way because this is how it is supposed to be. That's not nurturing. That's not parenting. So make sure that whenever you are teaching them to say sorry and thank you, you should make sure they feel also. When the child is really small, they might not feel an immediate will to say sorry or say thank you, but that's absolutely fine. You have to just keep on reinforcing the idea. And always ask them whether they, if they felt good, what should you do? If you feel good, shouldn't you say thank you to auntie, uncle, or whosoever? And if you felt that you committed a mistake, don't you think you should say sorry about it? Right? We can fix things. If we really want to fix things, we can fix things always. The whole idea is to solve a problem. When we solve problems, we become happy. So little things. What if we make this tower with your building blocks today? Would it make you happy? And how will you express happiness? Yay, I did it. It's the sense of achievement which makes them happy. What I try to do is I also try to practice mindful eating, which also makes me very happy. And I believe that my daughter also really enjoys it. So whenever I'm eating food, I ask her, look, what is the color of the chapati? What is the taste of the vegetable you're eating? Is it yummy? Oh, this is really yum. I'm so happy that I'm getting such yummy food to eat. Oh, wow, this is really good. Look at the weather. The weather is so beautiful. This weather only motivates me to be happy all the time. So such things you can put in their mind as a positive reinforcement. They will also understand that how to enjoy little things and be happy around, because now after so many successful people in this world saying one consistent thing about happiness is be happy in the moment, be happy with whatever you are. That is the true bliss. That is the real definition of being happy. I'm sure we all know how to start enjoying it, but start practicing is one thing. That is your responsibility. And for that, you need to start early, as early as possible. So, having said that, I hope this helps you to start building the basic foundation of happiness in your children. Do let me know if that worked for you. Thank you.